everybody.
Happy New Year.
That's amazing.
Instead of cool. Aloha Tuesday, it's Aloha 2025.
I see
opening.
I see Rose there in the comments, and she said, "Hi, everyone in Chicago all over." Again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Happy New Year, you guys. That was fun in Chicago.
Happy New Year, everybody. It's so great to see you all again.
Yeah. So tonight we have Sherri, Voices from the Swamp, Mel, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, our one and only Linda G, the Comanche Psychic, Deann, Shield Maiden Tarot, Aiden from Aiden Reads Tarot, and we have the medium Kim Copeland. So we're all in the house tonight.
Christmas tree.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You still got mine up, too.
Do we actually have the 100K Linda G?
Yes.
I know. Yay. So happy for you.
Congratulations. She writes a book. She gets 100,000. This is a crappy year for her.
She deserves it. She deserves it. She works hard. She's on there all the time. She works hard.
Thank you.
I asked her if I'd hit a certain number. She goes, "Mel, you got to do shows to do that."
Right. Linda, what do you think? What do you think? Will I get up to? I said, Mel, you got to do shows to get up to anything. Because he's always going on, one of his events and stuff.
Again.
That's a big Ben.
I'm hearing music coming.
Ben is in the background. Yeah, I'll tell you. After my male strippers come, I'm going straight to bed.
I wish I.
Are they going to be dressed as firemen or cops?
I like the firemen's.
Yeah, I can hear Linda now. I need more hose to put out my fire.
Hey, by the way, it's already the new year in New Zealand, Australia, United Arab Emirates, Hong Kong.
Happy New Year, Dr. Lena.
Happy New Year.
Oh, in Japan, they had the most beautiful fireworks.
Wow.
Oh, I part of that this morning. Yell.
So what are we doing today, you guys? What are we talking about?
Well, my New Year's, does everybody have a New Year's message? I have one. It's on my hat. I'm just going to hold it up, and it says this.
Be you.
Oh.
Be you.
Oh, we got New Zealand in the house.
Yeah.
New Zealand, hey. Happy New Year.
Love to see New Zealand.
Is the TV on somewhere?
Somebody's got a TV on.
No, that's my brother and my nephew talking in the back bedroom, and the sound travels down the hall.
Well,
I do my best to mute it, but
it happens. It's family.
Well, so, my thing, I was going to say, my thing is about, I don't want to worry anymore. Constant worry. I mean, I can worry about whatever, anything. I'm worried about worrying.
Yes.
Let's give the middle finger to worry. How's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Read between the lines.
That's right, Kim. I just want to live and be grateful for what I got in my family.
Germany.
We've got
Germany in the house.
Wow.
Hey, Germany.
Wie geht es dir? Willkommen hier.
We're up to 1486 in the house.
Yay.
woohoo.
Oh, Sherri,
Thank you, Nicholas.
I'm sorry?
Nicholas left a $5 super chat for you.
We've got all these people that can look at the comments. Sherri, what message do you have for the people?
Mainly for me, and I've been saying this a lot lately, is just smile. Take a deep breath. Tell whoever's around you it's going to be okay, even if you're freaking out on the inside yourself. And just get everybody to kind of mellow down a level, so why give yourself a stroke? It is what it is. So just go with the flow.
Arthur, what about you?
Basically, everyone just needs to be their authentic self and not put up with other people's crap. Basically, I just want to open the window like in what was it, Network. I've had enough. I'm not going to take it anymore.
I like that.
But all in all, we're all in this together. That's what I keep on telling everyone. We're all in it together. No one here is alone. And so we got plenty of people to lean on here. I wear wash and wear shirts. You can cry.
Linda, what about you?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be, I'm not looking that forward to 25, but it'll be a cleansing also. So it's going to be tough, you guys, initially. But I'll tell you, by the middle of the year and even into 26, it's a horse of a different color. Things are going to be way better. In fact, everybody's going to say, aha, that was the purpose of this happening. So we could reach this part. Good. Because the orange cone isn't going to be able to get away nearly. He's talking about even filing charges for lying for E. Jean Carroll after there was two trials, two different juries all found him guilty, and the people were saying he could have testified even, and he didn't. You can't just say, oh, she lied and think everybody can do what. See, he's trying to already act like a little Hitler. So don't worry, things are gonna get really rough, and then it's gonna turn really good.
But she could sue him again for saying that she lied. And I got a funny feeling. She's going to sue him again. That's what I see.
Yeah, she is doing it.
So we basically need a spiritual colonic.
Pretty much.
But also, don't forget, Ike's cousin Sue, live frugally, even if it's not your nature, as best as you can. And, don't go make sudden purchases or anything. Just live frugally until we get past the 6 months, past June.
Okay.
Great.
All right. What do you have?
I just want to try not to worry so much and let that go, because 2024, it was just so much worry, so much anger, so much reading the cards. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? And what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And I feel like I was upset, especially on my birthday when it happened. But I think, I think that some of these people, this had to happen for them to be able to open their eyes, because you see them fighting already. The infighting has already started. And I feel like they're going to have to see this for themselves. We couldn't show them ourselves by telling them. They're going to have to see it affect them. And so what we can't do anything about, I'm not going to worry about. And I'm just going to try to enjoy my family, enjoy the little things. And what I can do something about, I'll do something about. But I don't want to spend this year in the same energy I had last year. I want to try to look forward to good things.
We have Panama in the house now, so.
Awesome, Panama. Don't let that orange crush try to buy you out of your place. Hell to the
No. Yeah.
Stand firm, Panama. I kind of think 2024 was a year to be anxious ridden and a little bit neurotic, because everybody was worried about the election and thinking about what's to come and blah, blah, blah. I still don't think Trump won, but
no.
I agree with Linda.
Hi, Connie. Navajo Nation in the house.
Hey, Navajo Nation. I think I agree with Linda. It's going to be, rough for the first 6 months. Buckle up your seatbelts. Aiden, what do you think? What do you got?
Well, actually, I really am tired of feeling complacent. I really do think that now is the time in our lives in the world to really take a stand and show our teeth. I feel like a lot of us have been really put to the sidelines. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. And I think for me, especially, I think 2025 is the year that I'm going to really be more confident in school life, in personal life, in work life. And B, I think it's just important to really stand up for what you believe in and not being afraid to divulge that information, So that's kind of the energy I'm taking with myself to 2025.
So, Aiden, do you think we will all keep our voices our voices will be heard. That's what I.
Of course, yes, definitely. I think our voices will get even stronger as the year goes by. But yeah, I think totally 2025 is the year where we're going to see a lot of people banding together and a lot of people, especially on the other side, ripping apart.
Mm-hmm.
And now we've got Jimmy Carter on the other side helping us out.
Yes, sweet old Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, he was
Scotland in the house.
He and Rosalind both.
Who's in the house, Linda?
Scotland.
Oh, Scotland. Hello. They don't like T-Rump over there. They kind of give him the middle finger. Right?
I heard they go at his golf course and they take a number 2 in his golf hole.
I love it.
Oh.
Or a number 1, depending on.
Now it's Kim's turn.
My turn? Oh, well, I mean, I started with, I'm going to trying to let go of worry. And I want to actually have more fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to work so hard because I feel like I could work, just like all of us, could work every day for sure. I pretty much do. Doing something. Yeah. So I'm going to try to have more fun. I might even, guess what, guys, now this is not political or anything. I might go to some single events, like singles, like meet some singles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like going some out of town on a cruise ship with singles.
That would be fun.
That sounds fun.
How about Peru?
Ooh, Peru. Are there singles?
No. Oh, I'm sure there would be.
I'm just joking. Yeah.
Mel make sure of it.
I really just want to just try to have a little more fun in my life.
I'm going to
girlfriend.
I'm going to work hard to get my butt up off the couch. That's what I'm going to do.
You're always in motion, Mel. You're always doing something.
I know.
So you're like a whirling dervish.
Well, I'm still going to whirl, but when I get tired, then I'm done, But I don't think I'll ever slow down. I hope not. I like staying busy. It keeps me going.
Yeah.
A lot to be said for ADD. So Kim,
I'll slow down when I'm dead.
Kim, can we put on ourselves for a good time? Kim Copeland, is that what you're saying?
Well, I'll take applications. We'll see how we're going. Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's some questions. Oh, there you go. I love it. For a good time, call
865-309.
Okay.
All right. We've got Rosaire in the house.
Hi, everyone in Chicago, all over. Is Kamala going to be safe? Will there be attempts on her life once it is revealed that the election was stolen? I have seen the White House under attack.
Okay. Let's start with Kim, and then we'll just go all around. So go ahead, Kim.
Yes, I have seen in the past where she was, potential. I mean, I think she always is, or maybe always will be, but there was a potential, a lot of people would like to take her out before, but I actually feel like she's safe now. And I've done a lot of prayers actually for her. And I've seen, I keep putting a shield up and all this for her. And I actually think she's okay now. Okay. Personally, that's what I think.
Linda, what do you think?
That's my problem. I don't think.
What do you see? What do you feel?
I think she's safe too. If this doesn't work out, if she doesn't become president, I actually see her running for Newsom's position for governor.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, Arthur.
I've always felt she's protected. I've always felt protected from the realms, protected from everywhere, and she's gonna be all right.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Sherri, what do you think?
I was really worried there for a while that people would put out harm to her or to President Biden. But the more I kept reading on it and praying on it, the more I kept coming back. No, they're fine. They're safe. They're going to be okay.
Yeah.
They're taking the extra precautions that are necessary to keep themselves safe. And they're making both of their spouses are highly protective of each of them. And I think you would have to go through the second gentleman or the first lady, literally roll them over with a steamroller to try to get to them, because that's how protective they are of their spouses. And so I feel that, yeah, she's going to be okay. They both are. Um, and then once all of this is over and they both go home, they'll have that time to spend with their families, catch their breath, and figure out what's the next move.
Okay. Deann, what do you think?
I think she's going to be fine. I think she has angelic protection all around her. And I think she's here. She has a destiny. She is here for a reason. Even if they cheated her or whatever, the joy that she brought out of people when she was running that thing, it just, I don't know. She really made a difference, and she has a destiny. She's protected.
Okay, Aiden, what do you think?
Okay, yeah, I definitely think she's going to be safe. She has so many people protecting her. But I drew a few of my favorite cards, and I want to show you guys what I got. I kind of got like a story. I love a good story. Anyways, so the first one I got was the wrestling ring. So we saw this with the election, right? It felt like a wrestling ring. Body parts were being smashed against the wall. Okay, I'll move on. And we saw the weirdo, which in this case is Trump, steal with a thief card.
Oh my God.
But in regard to this question, I got the watchdog card, which is all about always someone keeping an eye on, the pot of gold, which in this case is Kamala. But I do think once this is over, and I think a lot of readers have talked about this, we're going to see something really special happen. It's going to be like a gift to all of us. There's been a lot of predictions onto what that is. But once we have that, I think it'll really root us with this sprout into something really protective, and it'll feel nice. It'll feel this is what we've been waiting for. That's what I get.
Okay.
What about you, Mel?
Thank you. I feel like she's safe. I see her protected. And I agree with Linda. I don't know if it's a governorship, but I see her in a really high level government position. And, we haven't heard the end of Kamala Harris.
Mm-mm.
She's going to be very, very vocal, a lot more vocal. And I, for one, applaud her. So I don't necessarily see an attack on the White House. I'm not picking that up. But I'm not worried about Kamala's well-being. My guides tell me she's very well protected. Aiden, I love the story, by the way.
Yeah.
Me too.
Thank you.
What cards are those?
It's the deck of character.
I love them.
Yeah, I'm a visual person, so I like having visual things.
Okay. Arthur, I put another one up for you.
Hello. How will Jack Smith fare in 25? I feel he's going to be. He's heading out the door now, but it has everything set up so that it's all going to be like a springboard. So that when it all starts coming down again, everything pops back up. I feel he may be going away for a little bit, but that doesn't mean he's gone. If that makes sense.
All right, Linda, what do you think?
The same thing.
Okay.
I think he'll batten down the hatch. He might even go work at The Hague again, but I don't see him around. I see him battening down the hatch and ready to jump when it's time.
My light bulb just went on. At some point, I don't know if it's going to be in 2025, but at some point, he's going to have an opportunity to be the Attorney General. I just picked that up.
Really?
That's right. It's a while off. It might be like 4 years, but he'll have an opportunity. Whether or not he accepts it, I don't know.
Okay.
But I see him.
I know he doesn't want to be on the Supreme Court. I've always felt that.
No. Sherri, what do you think?
Well, he kind of surprised a lot of people. I think it was yesterday afternoon. He filed some of the paperwork on the charges over in Florida. They went ahead and refiled part of the lawsuit that was going on, and were like to hold Cannon up. So I think it kind of took everybody by surprise, because they thought he was just packing up, licking his wounds, and going home. No, I pulled some cards. First, I got the 5 of cups, and so there's regret there. There's things that he wishes he would have pushed through faster, earlier. But then I got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's fresh starts. That's starting fresh, and I feel like that fits with the new lawsuit that he pushed out. And then I got the Emperor for the last card, and that's authority, the authority figure. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he winds up becoming an AG or something, if he wants to go into the political realm. Personally, I think he's going to stick more with international law, and like maybe go back to The Hague or something. But his work is not done, and he's not given up.
I just, when you said that, there's a saying in the South, behind the scenes, between now and the time he leaves being Attorney General, he's busier. He's working as hard as a wallpaper hanger in a hurricane. So, I mean, he's
Amen to
doing
that.
a lot behind the scenes, and a lot of that's going to come out. So he's going to work up until the last minute. That's what I
Well,
say.
I caught Popak this morning on Midas Touch, one of the shows that he does, and I mean, even he was kind of caught off guard by it. A lot of the pundits were kind of surprised by the fact that Jack took this step and refiled. So it's like they're not giving up. They're going to push this all the way as much as he can.
Deann, what do you think?
Well, I think he's going to be okay. I got the 10 of Wands, that there was a lot of burden that he was carrying, trying with this case, with the person who manipulated him with Trump, who stole, the two-face stands for two-faced deceit, theft. So there was a lot of manipulation he was dealing with. It was a lot of a burden that he was carrying. He's trying to balance. He was trying to balance everything to try to make it look fair, but also have justice be done. But I think that this one says that there's going to be some delayed news. So I think he's going to be coming back later. And this talks about a new beginning. So I'm feeling like maybe he may be coming back later with some news, or to take up this case again at a later date, but not now.
Aiden, what do you think?
Well, when I'm under a lot of stress, one of the things I crave is a real nice vacation. So I was thinking about that, and I was drawing the same cards, and the first one I got was the airplane, and then I got mountains. So, that's what I would be doing if I was him, just going somewhere else and, maybe trying new food and dancing somewhere. I don't know.
All right.
That's what I think. He'll be taking a break for a
Kim,
minute.
Leaving the country or something for a while, and maybe he'll get pardoned.
Well, yes. So I was going to say, I think he's smart enough that he already has a plan. He already had a plan B, in case Trump won. So he's got that under control. And I feel like I think Aiden's right, going to take a trip. But I also got last week, I was thinking AG. So I don't know, but I thought it would be under Kamala. So whenever that happens.
Yeah. But Nicole's in the house. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Happy New Year, sweetie.
Hi, Nicole.
I just love her. She is so incredible.
And just to let everyone know, we've got 3,200 in the room tonight.
Yay.
Wow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All right.
So a lot of people took the invitation to do nothing tonight.
I'm making sourdough, so okay. Jay says, we'll start with this one with you, Linda. Is there a chance that Harris gets to be Madam President instead of 45.
There is a chance. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I got to show you the 3 cards I threw just out of curiosity with this new deck I got. And it's from a lady in Australia called Tish James Oracles. And I was just asking about what's going to be happening in the country. Look at this. Surprise attack.
Wow.
This is the AI tech. That's Elon. And then look at this one. Explosive situation. There's going to be some big things happening. I don't know if he makes it in or not. I really don't. And all this will happen in the big city. So one of our cities is going to get hit. And I just feel like some things are going to happen. First of all, if he does get in, Trump, he's going to be under litigation from the moment he walks through the door. He's going to so much. And I don't even see the Supreme Court being able to approve everything he says because they know it's crazy.
Okay.
Thank you, Rebecca.
So Arthur, should we ask just everybody different questions or have everybody answer one of the same ones?
It's probably better to do different so we can get more questions.
Right. And then, but if somebody gets a hit while somebody else is reading, they can join in.
Okay. Anybody want to comment on that?
No, but I agree with Linda. I think there's a chance. I haven't lost hope.
I haven't lost hope either.
Yeah.
I still see her in her blue suit. I mean, I still do.
Well, we all know she won. That's for sure, right?
She did win. She did win. And it slowly but surely, everything's coming out about exactly what they did to cheat.
Yeah.
And it was Musk that did it. So listen, does this mean, these cards mean that Elon Musk is going to explode? Like they're going to say, because Trump will say he did it.
Yeah.
But they'll say it wasn't right.
I'm glad you said that. Trump is going to throw Elon Musk under a bus so fast his head will spin.
Yeah.
And, many of us in the community have been saying there's going to be a huge blow up between Trump and Musk. And right now I'm eating popcorn, drinking Coke, and watching the movie because it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
Can I show you some cards I got on that real quick so I can put them away?
Of course.
Okay. I got this is about Elon and has to do with Kamala. I got behind the scenes. They are still working on it. In the down low, they are still working on it. They're trying to find out the truth. It has to do with Elon and some money, some bad investments, some investments that he made. They have some insights on it. They know some things, but they're keeping it under wraps. But I got that this is my Kamala card. So they know some things, but they're keeping it on the down low. So I feel like, there's some stuff that's going to come out, but they're waiting till the right time.
Wow.
And I feel other countries are going to jump in on this too. And they're going to give us information that's really going to help.
I feel like Elon's going to get indicted. Elon is going to get indicted.
Yes.
I just hear Trump going, to the moon, Elon, to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like
If I can make it there.
If they can raid Elon's computers, I think they've got the evidence if they can do that. But that's a hard lift.
Oh, they're going to have a lot coming out about Starlink and how they used it to spy and try to change the election.
In Russia.
A huge scandal.
Doesn't Elon have like 5 homes or something like that? I mean, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a little challenging.
It will
to do that.
I just want to share this.
Okay.
Moonstone Girl says, remember, Kamala said, have a great holiday. Then we will fight.
Yes.
Yay. With all the sanctions that were added today against Iran and Russia, and then them stating they set traps 8 years ago for this. Wow. I heard about it. This is going to be explosive. It really will be. And I think his name's going to be mentioned in all this stuff that came out about Iran and Russia and all of that. There's a lot coming down, you all, a lot.
Look at this. The theme is betrayed and backstabbed. A lot of people are going to be backstabbed.
Oh,
I actually have a quote that I want to tell you guys about, all this stuff happening with Trump and Elon Musk. It's an empire toppled by its enemies can rise again, but one that crumbles from within is dead forever.
whoa. Send me that, would you?
Of course, yeah. And it's all about basically, we thought that we took Trump down once Biden was elected, right? We thought maybe this is the end of our problems. Biden will,
And Merrick Garland didn't jump on it and do things to get this guy, arrested on sedition. They just sat there and didn't do anything.
I think Trump is a symptom for at least not the majority of us, but for that smaller, maybe 35%, 35%, I hope. He's a symptom. I think, him with what's going on right now and the crap he's pulling, it's a symptom that there's something very, very wrong with at least 35 or 40% of this country. That's how I see it. The question is, will the majority ultimately win out so that we can keep our democracy together? And the answer to that is resoundingly yes. We will keep our democracy.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems is that a lot of people thought none of this started until Trump came along. It's like, no, this stuff has been in the works and building and people putting people in the proper places for 50 plus years, since well before Reagan even. And so, I mean, you have to hand it to the Republicans. They had a long-term vision of what to do and how to get there. And they started at the bottom, lowest position locally at the townships that they could start in. And they just worked their way all the way up. And so once you get that kind of infrastructure built, then it makes it real easy to start knocking down you start kicking out all the spokes of the wheel. That's been one of their goals with government services, is they've managed to starve and cripple the majority of the government services that we have in this country to take care of our people. And so it takes longer. It's not as good as it should be. People don't get as much help as they need. Companies are allowed to pay $7 an hour instead of a living wage. I mean, just on and on and on. But it's been a long flowing problem that they've been working on. And I drew some cards on it. And the first thing I got was the Page of Pentacles, which is, that they were very careful. They were very careful in how they placed their people and where they placed them. And so they just continued to build on it. And then I pulled the Page of Wands. They managed to keep the people and the Democrats focused on social issues that had nothing to do with what they were in the process of doing. They managed squirrel all the time, and we'd go running. So, and then the last thing I got was the Nine of Pentacles. It's patience. They have the patience to follow this through long term. And because they did, we're now reaping the benefits of that. And the fact that we didn't take it seriously enough to start putting guardrails in with the press when that started going wacko crazy 25 years ago. I mean, in a lot of ways, we got hoisted by our own petard. We were too busy trying to look the other way and play fair instead of fighting dirty like they were fighting.
I mean, you're right. This just didn't happen overnight. I mean, I grew up in the late 60s and early 70s, and a lot of the same stuff was going on then. In fact, us protesting in the 60s and 70s, we thought changed a lot. and it's kind of frightening to see going back to the things that were going on before we had those protests that changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
As a kid,
Hey,
I
Mel,
was
my
marching with
sister's
my
in the
mama
house.
for
Yeah.
equal rights, civil rights. But
I'm sorry, Linda, say again.
My sister's in the house, Deborah.
Hey, Deb.
Hey.
How are you?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is a good one. All right, go ahead, Arthur. You want to read it, or you want me to?
I can, without my glasses.
Can you
Hi,
read it in
everyone. Happy
English,
New
please?
Year.
Can you read it in English, please?
Shay. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. When 45 was last in office, did he embezzle money from the government, and does he plan to do it
Yes.
again? Thank you, and best wishes for a joyous and prosperous new year. And to
My
answer that question, is the Pope Catholic?
My question is, did it ever stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
He embezzled
Exactly.
money from the taxpayers by overcharging the Secret Service to stay
Oh,
in his.
God, yeah.
He's been grifting money since he was in diapers. That's all he's known. Is
Con
how to
man.
grift money, steal
He's
from
still
people.
in diapers.
True.
Really?
Can I make a quick announcement?
Yes,
Please.
hold on.
I
Lynn's
just
down.
want everybody to know that Debbie, Freebird Spirit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin let me know she went through her surgery and she's doing great.
Oh,
Yay.
great.
I didn't know she had surgery.
Yay.
I'm glad to hear she's doing well.
She's doing real well.
That's wonderful.
I like Debbie.
Okay, we've got somebody here from the Netherlands, and they're
Oh,
telling
wow.
Woo!
Happy New
We're
Year.
already?
Love and light from I love the Netherlands. Amsterdam is such a neat city, and we're already in 2025 in the Netherlands. Yes, they are. They're 7 hours ahead of us, right? So I don't know how to say Happy New Year in Dutch, but Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling here, looking for questions.
Oh, click
Just
on the
let's
starred
start.
column. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, you got a bunch of them starred? All righty. Let me go to the
Yeah.
stars. Here, all right. Let's see. Kathy Reagan's. Go ahead, Arthur. You can read it.
Hello, Arthur. And Light Worker Super Team. My question, do you see Jared Kushner facing any legal challenges in the near future? Will there be jail time for for his future? Blessings to all of us, all of you.
I
Linda.
Linda, we can't hear you. Is she muted?
Yeah, sorry. I've always seen him in the jumpsuit. I've always seen Ivanka, like, I don't know him. He's going to get in trouble for that money he took from Saudi Arabia.
Big time.
I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm telling you, it will happen. They're all going to fall and burn.
I think it'll happen after Trump is gone, because if Trump does become president, and I pray that he doesn't, anything Jared does, Trump would pardon him. But once Trump is out of the picture, Linda, when you said, he was going to go to jail, I'm thinking, yeah, his orange jumpsuit will match Trump's hair.
Yeah.
How many times can you pardon somebody?
Right?
Well, I just drew 3 major arcana on that question.
Whoa.
I got the High Priestess, followed by Judgment, followed by the Emperor. So, wow. Yeah, he's old Mr. Dollface man is going to be behind bars for a long time, I think.
Yeah, because he got that Washington Post guy killed. But
Yeah.
see, consequences, damage done. He's going to suffer the consequences. Because that Washington Post man, what was his name?
Khashoggi.
He
Khashoggi,
was
yeah.
writing an article about Jared.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to comment on that?
He's toast.
Yeah. I feel like he's going to be in trouble. I got the 10 of Wands, he's there. He's had the struggles. I get that he's something about having to admit defeat. not being able to fight him, that they're going to come after him. And I get that he's going to end up having to walk away. He's going to be in trouble. It has to do with money that he took, because right after that was him stealing money. My pendulum, when I said, is Jared Kushner, is he going to be indicted? I get a big yes. Stop. Okay, will Jared Kushner go to jail? Will Jared Kushner go to jail? Will Jared Kushner go to jail? I get yes, because something's going to happen when the Democrats take over. He's going to have to answer for that. That's a lot of money.
And I think Trump won't be around at all.
I don't either. I get him leaving, and I get something big happening in May. And I don't know what it is, but something big happening in May. But he's not going to stay. I don't get him staying for a year. But I'm going to have to go, you guys. I got to get ready for another show. So that's why I wanted to show the cards real quick. So
Thanks
thank
for coming
you.
Happy New Year, Deann.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody in the chat.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
There we go.
Let's see.
So, people are asking us to read Water Lily's question.
Okay, I can't find it, but go ahead. What is it?
It says Elon fired 2.7 thousand American workers in Texas and hired immigrants to fill the position. Is MAGA going to revolt? Well, they're already revolting.
Yeah.
Man is having all kinds of talks. And who's that crazy lady, the weird looking one?
There's a lot of options for that.
What's her name? She bragged about being with Trump on
that one.
Laura Loomer?
Yes. She's talking big. She's calling him that he's not a true American and he's ruining Trump. And yeah.
Elon took her off of X. That's why.
Well, we haven't talked about the civil war that's going to happen in the Republican Party. But, Elon Musk, I think we talked about it on the show Monday, Linda, when he said that America, and to me, it was a slam to disabled people as well. He said that Americans are retarded so that to do these jobs. So we have to bring in all these foreign workers to do the jobs.
We don't. He gets to pay them less money.
Of course.
And then has slave labor.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
It looks like everybody's saying that Water Lily's question is, today the U.S. imposed sanctions on Russia and Iran for attempting to interfere in our election. Will this open the door for an investigation into the election? I think that's what they're saying.
Absolutely.
That's the one that I did.
Absolutely.
Well, Water Lily also said about Elon firing those people. And Elon told everybody to go F themselves in the face.
I know, on
He's
Christmas
got a way
Day.
with words. Have you noticed that? He just has a way with words.
Elon Musk is going to continue to open his mouth and cause all kinds of rips. He's going to, he thinks he's the president, but he's going to quickly learn that he's not. And at some point, I see him under indictment and investigation, and he better be careful. I think he was born in South Africa. I think he's a citizen here now, but his wings are going to be clipped.
Yeah, but President Biden said he is an illegal because he lied on his, just like Melania lied. And she's Einstein, and
I was just going to say,
she wasn't an Einstein. She was an Epstein.
No, it was an Einstein visa with an Epstein take of the world.
I was just going to say
4,100 today.
I was just going to say, I see Musk at some point citizenship revoked or something.
Yeah.
And I gotta, as you were talking, as everybody was talking, my light bulb went on, and I see his empire crumbling.
Because he's going to lose. The government's going to pull right out from underneath him.
Right. Anyway, good question, Water Lily.
Yeah.
I think we touched on that one already, didn't we?
Yeah. What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Here's one that's a little different. Hello, Teacher Barbara. Teacher Barbara is wonderful. She's a teacher, and I think teachers should be the highest paid on the planet.
Yes.
Somebody wrote me and told me what Mel said is exactly right.
Oh, thanks.
Teachers do so much.
Yep, they do. They should be.
My brother's a teacher. Yeah, it's the hours he puts in for his kids that he teaches.
And the money they take out of their own pocket.
Yeah, they're only allowed to take credit on the IRS a little amount. In the meantime, these rich people can take millions.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Donald Trump didn't even pay taxes.
And he teaches high school math. I mean,
oh,
I've heard somebody else talking about this fog. The fog, though, that
yeah, I've heard about it.
Around the world, even, and some people is making them sick. Now, I don't even know if this is the same fog or what. I don't know. I don't even know. I was thinking it was a conspiracy theory.
How close to Mar-a-Lago are they? Just kidding.
I think it's weather related. I really do. You know, it's
people are freaking out with every little thing.
With the climate change, and in Chicago this time of year, it's ungodly cold, and it's in the 40s, which is unheard of. We've had a lot of rain. It's raining down, a lot of fog. So I think, Barbara, I know it's weather related, and I probably think it's probably due to climate change.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, I had
we're surrounded by fog every morning, so
yeah, the same here in Northern California. But listen, you guys, I'm going to have to go too because my son is up and I've made his dinner before I started this show.
Well, Happy New Year, Linda.
Happy spaghetti.
I'll see you tomorrow, Linda.
When they were little, they used to say, "Mama, can you make us some spaghetti?"
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Send another place. I'll be right over.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. You
Love
guys
you.
Happy New Year.
See you tomorrow.
And Mel, sorry about our show that last time, but as soon as I came off from you, I ran. I had to puke, and I was telling everybody I look like this.
The funny part was I was sick too. Right before we left, I'm like, we got to hurry up and then we ended it, and then you clicked off, and I clicked off right away, and I took a trip too.
Oh my God, we both got sick at the same time.
Yeah.
There's some kind of a thing that's going around right now that's affecting a lot of people.
But I didn't have a fever or I didn't have diarrhea, none of that. I just had that episode. It was really weird. My daughter thinks it's my medication I'm taking, which I took on an empty stomach. So that's probably it.
That'll do it.
Bye, you guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.
New Year.
All right.
Okay, we can talk about her now.
Okay. Here. Go ahead, Arthur.
Happy New Year. How come Jack Smith doesn't release the report yesterday? Did someone stop him? I feel it was turned in. I don't think it was,
I don't know. I didn't release it yesterday.
It may have something to do with the refiling he did with the court.
Right, in Florida. With the
I don't think anybody stopped.
No.
What about Merrick Garland? Would he have an influence?
No, it has to be turned in. It has to be turned in. And I don't think Merrick Garland, he did say that he would be releasing it to the public. So
there we go. So
no, it's ready. I mean, I can see the piles. I can see the piles and the pages ready to go. Or whatever.
Unless somebody has to go through it to redact a few things here and there.
Okay.
Next.
Debbie Smith.
Hi, all my favorite people. Happy New Year. Do you think President Joe Biden will make an announcement this week? Love to you all. I'm just going to go ahead with this one. I've kept on seeing that there's something coming down. I originally said 16th, 17th, and 18th, something was coming down. And everybody said nothing happened. Well, that's when Biden went back to the White House. Kamala Harris didn't go to California. There's stuff underneath going on. And that's when all the drones came in. So something did happen. But as far as this is concerned, I always see him making an announcement to the nation, I would say within the next 3 weeks. And he has a group of people standing behind him. So that's what I'm going to say.
I think some of those people in that group are going to be foreign officials that are going to be there with their proof.
Like NATO and stuff.
And I think it has to do with what we were talking about earlier with that whole Russia-Iran thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's something big. It's really big.
Well, I mean, you don't hear much about Romania anymore, where they threw out the election because of Russian interference.
A lot of countries are going to start taking a look at Russian interference and really putting things in place to keep it from happening. if Trump gets in, it won't happen here for a couple of years. But if Trump does get in, I do not see him finishing his term in office. So, Aiden, what do you think about it? Do you think that that Biden's going to announce something this week?
Yeah, definitely. I have my dowsing rods here, and I got a big yes the second time I got it. So it could be, we're kind of almost in the middle of the week, so it could be in the next 7 days.
Well, January 3rd is also this Friday?
Yeah.
When they're supposed to have a Congress?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's when they certify the new Congress.
Right.
If they have a Speaker of the House.
And pick a Speaker of the House, because they have to elect a new Speaker of the House
to swear everyone in
order to certify the votes.
Well, at some point, the current speaker is going to be out on his behind.
Mm-hmm.
I always say at some point, I got to stop saying that. A lot sooner than later, the current speaker will be out on his behind. And now, do you see that Trump is starting to attack the current speaker, Johnson? He's starting to attack him.
Well, he endorsed him, but then he attacked him again. It's like,
yeah, because Johnson, I don't know, maybe he looked at Trump wrong, or maybe Trump's got somebody that he wants to push in there. But many of us had predicted, myself included, that Trump would have a huge falling out with Mike Johnson, and here we are. It's going to be huge.
Get the popcorn.
I got the popcorn, and I got
I guess another question, do you think that Mike Johnson will be nominated January 3rd?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
No.
You don't think so?
I'm not positive either. I'm not sure.
What card's that?
I got the Eight of
Swamp
Cups.
card.
Oh, sorry.
Yay.
I pulled the Eight of Cups, walking away from it all.
I was hoping you got weirdo card.
The Four of Pentacles. They're looking at cashing in on money, whatever they need to do. And then I got the Four of Swords. So
he might not get nominated. Well, then that means we have a few more days then.
Aiden, what does the swamp card mean?
That's a good question, because there's not a little book that comes with the deck. So it's all up to your own interpretation.
Oh, so is it
Can you pull a card to verify what the swamp card means?
Yeah, let's verify it.
Yeah, because you have people, places, and things. Yeah.
I've got to get that deck.
I do too.
You have to go to the website.
I'm sorry?
You have to go to the website to order it. It's the deck of character.
I love that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? Okay, this is a good one. Antonia Alvarez says,
Happy New Year's to my super favorite readers that helped us with the unknown anxiety of 2025 New Year's has for us. Peace, love, empathy, prayers, and blessings to the world. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alice is in the house.
Hi, Alice.
Ooh, hey, Alice.
Speaking of Alice, is that our Alice, Kim?
Yes, it is.
Our Alice, listen to me.
It's our Alice. Kim? My Alice.
Kim's Alice. Well, I know Alice, but
I know you do.
Kim has. Can we do a little infomercial? Kim has got some exciting news.
Yes, please.
So Kim and I and Linda, we were kind of texting back and forth today, and it was. I didn't want to say anything. I want Kim to. It's Kim is putting this together, and I'm so excited.
Well, no, we're just going to have a Mount Shasta retreat. Woohoo, June. And so, yeah, I almost got it all. Well, yeah, to put it out there. Yes, but it's happening. I've got everything is in the arrangement. So yes. And so I'm honored to be able to facilitate. Well, what do you call organize? I'm organizing. Yes. And it'll be amazing.
You're
because
running the show.
There you go. Well, I don't know about running the show, but I'm definitely setting the space for good things to happen.
And when is it?
June 26, 27, 28.
Yeah, because Kim asked me for a picture today for the brochure, and this is the best one I found, and I thought that was just.
I thought the other one is good too in your bikini.
That was good. Anyway.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is so
Yeah.
exciting. If you need any help from me, I'm clearing my plate right now, so I'll have some room
Okay.
soon.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Aiden.
And also one other piece of infomercial. Aiden is working on the Chicago event. He's editing it. That should be done soon, right?
Yeah. I'm finalizing everything now. I'm putting the music in. I have some of Arthur's piano playing that I used for the music that he played the piano at the Chicago event. So I put some of that in. But it's coming together great. Maybe it'll drop with some news about the second event or retreat.
And
Hopefully.
we will put it on our channel for our members, and then the general public can see it. Yay. Aiden does a great job. And
Well,
Aiden's
thank you.
helping Kim with the retreat stuff too, right, Kim?
If she wants my help, I can make brochures. I can.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were already. I'm sorry.
Well, we were, and then I ended up. Don't ask me. I spent too many hours doing it, but yeah, I did it.
Hey, at least you can do it because I have no clue. All right.
Well, I'm not going to do it next time.
Quick infomercial about me. I've got openings for my Peru trip next year in September and openings for Iceland in October. And that's going to be in the second half of the year. So my feeling is the economy is going to be okay and you all will be able to afford to come.
And my infomercial is I finally have all of my guided meditations available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and others.
Okay.
Wow.
So
and I have membership now, so y'all go and join my membership, and
Aiden and I bring back
3,500 plus, so I could use some subscribers too.
Aiden and I are going to bring back Aloha Oracle on Mondays for every other Monday for my subscribers.
Oh, great.
Aiden manages my YouTube channel.
Yeah, and I was thinking 2025 might be the year where I might step back into my channel because I haven't posted anything in 2 years, if you can believe that. It's been 2 years, so I think I might start making more content for my channel too. So
yay!
So we're all taking memberships, and
so please subscribe to all of our channels. Give us a thumbs up,
share,
hit the bell. Any comments helps with the algorithms.
There you go. Do we have time for one more?
Go for it.
All right. I think I'm going to put this one up. Go ahead. I love book bewitched.
Panel, thank you for the times you soothed my fear at each new outrage in 2024. Will 2025 be worse? Love to you from Book.
Well, there's going to be a lot of outrageous things in the first 6 months of 2025. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. But we're here.
But in the words of the goddess Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. We will survive.
Well, I got the 9 of Swords, so there's a lot of us that are going to be kept up at night worrying and nightmares and oh my God, what's going to happen next, right? But then I pull the 9 of Wands. So this is, the battle is over, but the war is not done. And so right now, we're trying to gather our folks around, put our little protections up, just to try to be prepared for the next steps. And then I got the Hangman. And from that's, it's we don't want to jump off too fast. We want to make sure we've got everything in place and to help us get through it. And as long as we keep relying upon each other, then I think we're going to get through it okay. It's going to be rough, especially the first 6 months or so, because he's in a real pisser of a mood, pardon my French, and is looking to score points, in whatever way he can. So, we just all got to kind of take a little chill pill there and let him have his hissy fits. And then we get to slap him down and put him away. And that's what I keep getting.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that was really, I think that I just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to the community. Thank you to our members, because if it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be able to do this. And, I, for one, love doing it. I get tired and sometimes I don't do shows as I should, but I just want to thank all the members of the community. And I think the most beautiful thing with this is the good friends that we've all become and the friends that we're making and will make, and so I just want to tell you guys that I love you and that I hope that your 2025 is blessed with an abundance of all good and wonderful things. So
Ditto.
Much
So
love.
sweet. So sweet. So sweet.
I just got a text from a friend of mine in the UK, and he said that Happy New Year. They're celebrating their New Year there now because it's, I think, some 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's probably 1 o'clock there now in the morning. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And I just want to tell everybody, me also as well, Mel, I am so appreciative of everybody here. Thank you for inviting me to be here with you guys tonight and everybody here that we get to share this time. But also, if we can focus on the light and not on the dark, this is where we're going to live.
Yeah.
We can choose where are we going to put our focus, and then this is going to help us, I feel like, at least to bring a little light into our heart, and then this radiates out, and then we go on and be better off.
I'll use my grandma's dialect, and she talked like this. And she said, in life, sometimes there's 2 things you can do. You can laugh or you can cry. It's harder to cry, but you'll sure end up, it's harder to laugh, but you'll sure end up being happier.
That's awesome.
I just like to laugh till I start
Absolutely.
crying. It's a good laugh.
There you go. So,
Thank you, everyone. Happy New
thank you.
Year. And
Thank you.
again, thank you for being here.
thank you.
Well,
Arthur.
Happy New Year. It's great to see you all
Yes,
again.
Happy New Year. All right.
Bye,
Night.
everybody.
Much
Bye.
love.
Mwah.